Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. It's Friday Fire, and we're opening the best baseball cards through the years, the past several years. We got hits for days, hits galore today. And the first couple breaks have a little bit more of a Topps Finest theme, and then the final break is a high roller. And I don't know where to start. There's a bunch of boxes. We're going through a lot of different boxes today, and I'm gonna try to help everybody out, or just talk a little bit about each box, I guess, if we can get to it. In case anybody has any questions about anything, just put them in the chat. I gotta make an adjustment real quick. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think we are ready to go. What do we begin with? Do we just do these back to back? Just get these going right away. A couple of different Topps Finest. 2021, 2022. This one's quite affordable. This one's a little bit more expensive. But one thing I've found is going back in time. 2024 is an expensive year. It's a really good checklist. Oftentimes when we're living in the moment, we've got this like shell of a bias. And we see all the players in a current release as having a lot of potential. And sometimes if you go back, like 2021 doesn't have the best checklist. It's not like a 2024 update feel. It doesn't have that feel to it, but it's way cheaper than 2024 stuff. And you still get 2 autographs out of here. Not only that, but there's potential. You know, it's not just like rookie autos we're looking for. There's case hits, there's exclusives, there's super fractors that you can get out of things. Legend autographs. Topps Finest always has like a handful of legends, Hall of Famers, all-time players. And maybe you can pull like a sneaky one of those autographs out of here. Either way, it's about hits for days. We want to fill the stage with autographs today for a reasonable price. What's up, Neil? $50 Chuck in the house. Mark, how's it going? Taylor, just grab some 22 update and 24 Heritage Mega for a red auto chase. Well, we might as well get into that. Heritage High Number is officially going to have a release. And that release is March 26th. Heritage High Number, March 26th. I don't think they made a ton of it. But I don't know for sure yet because we don't have a checklist. We don't have an odds sheet. At least yesterday when I was looking, I didn't see any of that. Anthony with a 24-month, 2 years supporting the best breaker and YouTuber. Thank you, Anthony. Legendary support. I appreciate it. All right, we are in, and autograph number 1, card number 2, Santiago Espinal. The beautiful thing about Topps Finest is on-card autos. And auto number 1 is going to Eric. We've got a green behind Sixto, green to 99. Let's compare 2021 to, man, it's no comparison. Like 2024 Finest is different. It's tough to compare because there are so many parallels in 2024. It's a really fun release, but it's, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times as expensive as this. Arnado refractor. Josh Bell. Another flipperoo. And it's Nick Madrigal to 300. So 2 numbered parallels and an autograph in mini box number 1. Acuna refractor. Braylon Marquez. Autograph number 2 for the Cubs. Going to Hunter. Andres Jimenez to 250. Blue style for Tim. Key Bryan rookie. Cronenworth rookie. Varsho refractor rookie. Jesus Sanchez, Mike Trout. And a gold Javi Baez. Cubs Javi. Prime Javi for Hunter. Alec Bohm rookie. Aaron Judge, Casey Mize rookie. Joe Adell refractor rookie. And that's what you can expect out of a 21. After seeing the poor QC on 24 archives, I'm worried Heritage High Number might not be great. You can't connect the two. I mean, you may be right, but there's no connection in between releases for quality control, I've found. It's an individual production. I don't even know if they get produced at the same place. But often, like, if there's one thing, this release was not rushed. I feel like production issues are oftentimes a result of rushing. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just deducing it. All right, we're coming in. Let's try 2022. Just did 21. Going into 22, see if there's any differences. I'll tell you one difference. It's a better checklist. So anyway, there's some new things. Heritage High Number is going to be different. And I'm going to wait to talk about it because I don't have all of the info. I would just have to be guessing on some of this stuff. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to get a bunch of retail. Retail looks pretty good. The one problem is I'm pretty sure that the red inks only come out of hobby, at least in the past. And the red inks are the high-end chase. I have a feeling that it's going to be expensive, like much higher priced than a normal Heritage product. And if it's not expensive out of the gate, like the Topps offering, then it will get there on the secondary market, especially if the production isn't that crazy, which it is not. Usually Heritage High Number is produced in lesser quantities than regular Heritage. But I don't have, like I said, I don't have the numbers yet. We're just speculating. You're going to possibly rip a case of hobby like you did with 22 High Number? I'm hoping that I can find enough to rip. Plenty. I'm actually excited about it. But I don't know the checklist yet. So see, we got to temper all the expectations. Byron Buxton to 300. I like the design. I like that design much better than this design. So the 2021 design I favor. This is kind of boring. Kind of a boring design for a typical Finest product. It's a Jaron Duran rookie. And Drew Ellis is auto number 1 for Derek. Miranda rookie. Josh Lowe rookie. Refractor. Bryson Stott and Alec Thomas rookies. Ke'Bryan Hayes to 125. It's got the green space dust look to it. Green speckle. Melendez and Pena rookies. O'Neal Cruz refractor. There's another Ke'Bryan. That is an Aqua to 199. Gavin Sheets rookie. Joe Ryan rookie. Jake Berger. Crushing for the White Sox. Rachel, congratulations. On card auto. Hunter Green and Royce Lewis rookies. There's a Trout refractor. Suzuki rookie. Nick Allen. That's to 250. And this is why this release is better. Julio Rodriguez rookie. CJ Hank Aaron die cut. Mackenzie Gore rookie, Josiah refractor, and Marsh and Bruhan. Remember when Melendez was a good name? Melendez is still good. He's good. I think he's good. I don't ever remember him being like S tier rookie. I always remember him being a secondary kind of guy who has some potential upside. Let's see. Let's try this out. 22 Bowman Draft. Trying to fill the checklist out, fill out all the potential for as many teams as possible by branching into Bowman. Some philosophy behind building a break. A little bit different of a checklist. Need more Stryker cards. A new batch, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I haven't made any for 2025 yet. I'm still going through some of the last year's. There's a Jace Young first. Chrome first. Harry Ford refractor. And then some paper. Fernandez to 199. It's a Rockies hit. For Lee. Owen Murphy, first refractor. These boxes have exclusive Ray Waves. Logan Tanner is that Ray Wave. $50 Chuck gift and a membership. Why, thank you. Chrome, Cutter Coffee, and Ben Joyce. There's a Jet Williams big boy. Henry Williams refractor. Kobe Mayo back there. That's not a first, though. Cody got the gifted. Nice. Brian Acuna. Ellie. Branahan. First Ray Wave. Do you need to change a setting for a chance at a gifted? You should go into your settings and see if you allow gifts. I think that might be set to no by default, maybe. I'm not sure. Just go into your YouTube settings and double check. Curtis Mead refractor. Hi, Bennett. Kumar first. Jason Dominguez. A Jordan Beck refractor first. And Justin Boyd. Do you do WWE? No. Ellie. No, I'm not into WWE wrestling stuff. It just doesn't do it for me. I watched it when I was a kid, but Jacob Marcy, Sky Blue. Marcelo, Beavers. Bergola, Ray Wave. One more fatty. You stopped watching when they didn't let Tanaka win the belt. Tatanka. Tamar first. It's a blue Zach Veen. It's numbered to 150. A couple numbered cards out of here, actually. Along with all the Ray Waves. Kind of dry. Really, the point of those is trying to pull a big Ray Wave. '23 Museum Collection. My favorite. 2025 Chromus Fire. Yeah, but you gotta kind of like enjoy it for that to happen. It'd be like someone coming up and being like, dude, the new Magic the Gathering cards are absolute fire. I'd be like, cool. And then that is the last I'd think of it. Or something like that. You know, there's always, I'm not just blanket into everything. Like, I'm even into UFC. I watch a lot of UFC, but I still don't care about their cards. Which is weird. Like, I want to, and I wanted to, but then I just, like, there's too much else. For me personally. Right now is a dead time for baseball cards. It's extremely dead. I don't remember it ever being this dead. Maybe it is, and I just forgot, but now would be the time to get into something crazy. And usually this time of year, I do branch out into something a little bit different. And I've already done that to an extent. I opened up some Marvel things. Hockey. I have hockey to open. What's that? Oh, we got something big in here. Clayton. Wow, the passion. Look at the Canvas Collection Passion. But here's the hit. And it's an Aaron Nola. Dooley to $2.99. I always like Nola's Sig. That one's going to Kurt. A Pena. Oh, William. I feel you, man. You have a small celebrity cards collection. Ah. Lawler breakout year, you're calling it? Tough to say, dude. Tough to say. Sometimes that transition into the bigs is not easy. Maybe another pitcher. No, CJ Abrams. Bounce back from CJ to $2.99. He's too good to let that adversity get the best of him. Senga, I think that might have been exactly what he needed to maximize his talent, maximize his potential. He had such an amazing little stint there in the bigs where he was one of the best shortstops in the league. And then to throw it all away because of degenerate gambling. Jordan Walker. Oh, Tani and Trout relic. To 50. Got Josh Young rookie to $2.99 right behind it. Michael, that will play. You literally just said I pulled a CJ Abrams to 50. Let's put him back a little bit. We got the multiple size top loaders that we're going to need for these. It's the worst part about PC opening a box of Museum if you don't have all the proper size top loaders. It ends up being, it can be embarrassing. Like, oh, what am I going to have to put one of these into a top loader that's like way too big? You know, maybe you've got like, one of these and you got to just slide like something that should be 100 point into a gigantic top loader and just rattles all around. It's embarrassing. How are you supposed to show the new girl that you meet your card collection when you got them rattling around loose in top loaders? Garrett Cole quad piece. Triple pinstripe. And a gray swatch to 75. And we've got a red behind it. Numbered to 50, Alcantara. He's back this year, guys. Let's talk a little bit about fantasy baseball. Don't sleep on Sandy Alcantara. One of the best pitchers in the league. There's a few guys that are throwing absolute heat already, dude. I would be... Scooble's already up to 100. This early, he's throwing 100 miles per hour. Yikes. Back-to-back Cy Youngs? Is that possible? One of these bad boys. This is a Topps Archive Signature Series. If you're not familiar with this, this is a released. It has one encased card per box. And it's a buyback card that they get them to autograph, and then they encase them. And a lot of low-numbered stuff comes out of here. You can get a lot of 101s. This is the easiest way to pull a 101 that there is. Oh, what? What is up with this box? What happened here? It's like destroyed. It looks like it was opened already. But yet there's the card is in here still. Simeon to 68. There's like, see, here's why I don't think it was already opened. Because there's particles all over it, like it just got blown up, like rattled around. That's weird. There were a lot of particles on here, and there's like a small scuff on the thing. That's really strange. See how it's like bent back and like aggressively pushed down? That is really weird. But the card's in here. Simeon. Numbered to 68. On-card autograph. Going to the ace. I'm trying to think of... I think that was the last... I think I had 2 boxes left out of a case that I bought. Pretty sure that's how I got that. Let's try this. Series 1, 2025, 3 hits. Maybe exchange. Like, if you're going to do that, I think you don't put a Marcus Simeon autograph in there. I don't know. It was sealed. There was no loose seal on there either, so I'm pretty sure it was legit. Just that was just weird. I can usually tell if there's some kind of monkey business going on. All right, we're looking for numbering, which is extremely hard to see. Ben Rice. Nothing numbered in there. What does your St. Louis Cardinals hat look like if you have one? I don't have one. I can't, in good conscience, root for the Cardinals. Waldrop. And our first hit is in pack number 1. So we got a gold already. Tovar. And a Pete game used bat. That one's going to Timothy. The ads suck when it's a live stream. Why don't you buy YouTube Premium? You don't have to watch any ads. I know it will be. Emle 6271. I still like to look just in case. Stranger things have happened than getting 2 numbered cards or having it be in the wrong spot. Joey Ortiz and an Independence Day, Alec Burleson. These things are so sweet. 9 of 76. I really like this year's design. It's glorious. I still probably put 2018 above, but just barely, if at all. Speaking of Cardinals, there you go. You talk about the Cardinals and Michael gets a hit. Are we setting an over-under on anything? Not off the top of my head. That kind of has to come naturally, but I was thinking about something today. Maybe I might start doing, if I have some spare time, like a Stryker Breaks bingo for the live streams. Jared Kelnick. Because there's always like some things that happen. And if you kept track of that and then sent me your bingo card, maybe we can make something happen. But that's just an idea. Don't nail me down to that. Kyle Harrison rainbow foil. Zach says just ripped a mega box and got a James Wood Aqua rainbow foil, and I don't see it anywhere on the checklist. How rare are they? They're quite rare. I believe there's around 165 of those that exist. So it's like similar to getting a blue that would be numbered to 150. It's like right in that range. Tanner Hout and Lee, a player worn Lee. That's for Russell. Just pulled a 2025 Series 1, number to 50, gold foil signed Skeens out of a hanger. Because of you saying hangers are bangers, congratulations. That's an incredible pull. It's the kind of pull that sucks someone in. That's a rare one, though. Because what did we get? 2 or 3 autos in that hobby case? So 1 out of like maybe 15 boxes? No, more than that. 1 out of 20, well, 1 out of 20-ish boxes for an auto. So don't expect to get an autograph out of hanger boxes or retail in general. That is not the play. If you want to get autographs, jumbo boxes. They're guaranteed. Dylan Dingler, rainbow foil, Churio, and a Cruise Grapefruit League. Happy Friday, Brewers killer. Hangers are up until this point. Like obviously, jumbos are gonna be like a better rip. For maybe not a better value, but they're gonna be a better rip because you get some guaranteed hits. But for a value standpoint, I'm liking hangers. Actually, I'm liking hangers the most. And the Fanatics boxes are a close second. Because the Diamante, there's our autograph. It's rookie sensation, Ben Rice. He had a couple weeks there where he was looking like the next big thing. Ben Rice, Yankees for Eli. You got a Berrios auto from your jumbo? Yep, that's an on-card Ben Rice auto. There he is. Jeez. There's a Berrios. It's like whatever we talk about comes true. Bursts into reality. Everybody Topps mystery boxes just got a numbered chrome card out of one from Walgreens. Those aren't, be careful with those, Zach, because those aren't like from Topps. It's a third-party company. Usually those are a big ripoff. What'd you say you got out of it? A numbered chrome card? I mean, that's something. You can get lucky out of those, I guess, but man, oh man. Trust me, I'm the guy who breaks stuff down. Oh, what the? What is this? So first of all, there's like something wrong with the back. You could probably get a new one, but it's numbered to 90. What's going on with this? Is that a pink border? I don't recognize something numbered to 90. And I don't see what's up with it other than like this border's kind of purple. But all the borders are different. It's a real one, 1990. It's the first one I've opened then, or that I've noticed. What's so real about it? It's not autographed. Real one, unautoed. Different cardboard texture. Yeah, it did feel a little bit. Oh. Yeah, the back is like a... Okay, that's what it is. It's like a vintage stock, but it's a 90s stock. And got a chunk out of it, unfortunately. But yeah, they should take care of that. They probably send you a better one than David Festa. Well, we got a lot of autos coming out of here. We better get moving on it. All right, so this is a pretty good Sterling release. A lot of this Sterling I've noticed as we're going back in time and opening some different products from different years. Sterling it ages better than a lot of other products. Bowman's Best ages very well. And Bowman Sterling tends to age very well because they're both products that just take the best of the best prospects and rookies, and you can get autographs and whatnot out of them. So 2022 is the year of Bobby and Julio. I know you can get, I think it's Bobby autos out of 22, and then Julio autos out of like a lot of other releases surrounding it, like before it, 2019, 2020, 2021. Ooh, that's a special one. Benny Montgomery, 32 of 99. That is a special one. Sterling signage autograph card for the Rockies. Have no fear. If you pull the Rockies in a break, we've gotten a lot of Rockies hits lately. Lee, congratulations. That's an on-card auto. That's another beautiful thing. So it's another one of the themes of today is trying to get as many on-card autos bang for the buck. As many as we can cram into a break for the money. Jason Dominguez has a prospect card in here. And everybody loves an on-card auto. Sticker autos, not as much, depending on a lot of factors, but on-card for the win. They're called the real one to 90. Why do we have multiple things called real one? The real one autos. Did we run out of ideas, stops? And we're just recycling? Why not throwback stock? Jake Berger, I mean, that was literally just the first thing that popped into my head. If we were sitting around like idea, like hashing out ideas around a boardroom, I'm pretty sure they could have came anyway. Jake Berger to 150. Manzardo, always with the autos. Travis. Bubba with a 4-month. What do you think the best rookie auto to collect? This year would be James Wood. Like, as of right now, 2025 stuff, James Wood. And then a second to that would be Dylan Cruz. Both of them are really good, upper S tier type rookies. But, you know, this is a personal choice. Carlos Colmenares. What's the point? What are you doing this for? You want to collect a rookie so it goes up in price so you can try to make some money? Strikes me as really the only reason you would ask that question. Other than, like, because if it was anything else, then you'd just have a favorite and you'd want to just collect a favorite. Like for me, like I like Jace Young. So I'm going to be collecting some Jace Young stuff because he's a Tiger. So do I expect it to go up in price and try to make some money off of it? That's not why I would do that. I would just do it because he's a Tiger and I like him. And collect, you're supposed to collect who you like and who, like, the joy of it, you know? So if you like James Wood, I'd say, yeah, that's probably the guy. But the thing of it is, when you collect the number one guy and you're going out and you're buying singles and autographs of the number one guy, there's not a lot of room for growth. Look at this card. That is a special card as well. Mike Trout to 99. That's a clear acetate. Sweet card. You do not get these in every box, that's for sure. What value do you think the James Wood is? You can just go up on eBay and check out the value. I don't know. It's a brand new card too, so I mean we will have some sales data, but prices fluctuate on the daily, so if you come to me asking about prices, like I don't sit here and stare at data, so I don't know. It literally, things go up and down every day. They go skyrocket one day, fall to the earth next. It's impossible to keep up with prices on all the different guys. Class A to 150, refractor auto. Mariners hit for Eli. Nice hit. These are pretty nice. I like this. I like this release too. I like the 5 autos coming out of here. Not a ton of parallels. I mean, we did get 2 outside of the autograph to 150. So I guess we got 3 numbered cards in total. 4, actually, including that Benny. So 4 numbered cards out of there and 5 autographs. Especially when you're doing comps on pricing relative, like what's an autograph cost? $1 per autograph in the different releases. Now, usually they're going to be pretty good, like worth on the secondary market, but it's impossible. I'm telling you this. The same way I can't keep up with individual prices on cards, no one else can either. I mean, I guess if there's apps and stuff that you can, but what are you searching every single card every day? No, there's always going to be fluctuations in popularity. And then first what happens is the individual price of one of these guys starts going up. Then what happens is people realize that the wax is underpriced because it's just there's a lag there. And then if it's an autograph, usually it's going to be an autograph. The format that has the most autographs goes up in price first. So it's like a jumbo box will go up in price first, followed almost immediately by a hobby box. And then the retail takes a little bit. There's a little lag in retail usually too. So you can actually go and find undervalued wax. If you go back a couple years, go back a few years, you can find little gems and little nuggets of undervalued wax if you really want to get into it. We got 2024 Topps Chrome update. The acetate autos make you nervous? Yeah, we didn't get any acetate autos. Those are... I can't think of one offhand, actually. Oh, I actually... No, okay. There have been releases that... And actually, they look really cool. I can't remember what year it was. But it'll be a card. Let's say it's a horizontal card. And then in the middle, there will be like a layer of acetate that the person signs on. And then there's a card kind of glued to the top and the bottom. And there's an acetate signature in the middle. And I actually had the idea one time. Here's another free one, Tops. To do more stuff like that rather than having sticker autographs. Because you could have someone sign a whole bunch of pieces of clear acetate. Like you could give them a whole sheet of acetate with dotted lines on there where to sign. And then Tops could actually get that sheet and then cut it. And it wouldn't be a sticker anymore. It would actually be a card that they signed that they just cut and they put inside. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be better in my mind than a sticker autograph that it doesn't have the same perceived value. You could even do it with an actual regular card or like just a sheet that they had to sign and then they could cut it out. It would be better than a sticker. It would at least feel better. It wouldn't have the same like immediate mental effect of being like, oh, it's a sticker though. There's a Bobby. Blaze Jr., a couple juniors in this box. Marte, not the best box. All right, we got 2 boxes left in this break. Here's a good one. 2024 Topps Chrome Jumbo Box. Mike with a $5 super chat bought 4 hangers from Meyer. Pulled a Dylan Cruz Baseball Stars Auto Orange and a pink Diamante James Wood. Went and bought a Powerball ticket. Nice, James. Or Mike. Sweet hits, dude. Cruz Orange? Sheesh. Hangers are bangers, eh? The only problem with those is that you got a little upcharge from Meyer. Meyer upcharges you for some reason on that stuff. So basically like a swatch, but it's an auto. It's the same concept as a sticker, sort of, but there's a little bit more work that needs to go into it. There's a lot more work that needs to go into it on Topps' part. Instead of just having a roll of stickers or a sheet of stickers that they would sign, they would actually have to cut it out post. And then, so it would be kind of like a relic, yeah. But they could even do it on the same material, potentially. Like that. They could make it a special thing too. It would be like, little does the collector know that this is actually easier to get these autographs. I hate to give this idea out and have it be something that they just like lean into 100%. Because I don't like it. I would only like it in the case where you have to get a sticker auto because of time constraints. Like imagine, or logistic reasons. Imagine getting a triple autograph with like Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, and Bobby Witt Jr. Normally, that's going to have to be a sticker autograph because the logistics of getting all the players to sign it in a certain amount of time and then get it into a release, blah, 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 right? There's Rutherford to $199. But imagine if you instead just got them to sign, you know, like 20 sheets of clear acetate or whatever material. And then you had that in a special thick card that looked really cool. And it didn't look like they were sticker autographs because they're not. You could make it really three-dimensional and it's just awesome. And it wouldn't have the same like crust that a sticker would have. Lawrence Butler getting a lot of steam in the fantasy world also. He's one of the biggest sleepers of the year, but he's also, his price has gotten to the point where I'm not so sure. Sheets would be large. Well, you wouldn't have to have large sheets. You could have just size of a paper. This is a half sheet of paper. Imagine how many you could fit on here. That's just a half sheet. So you wouldn't have to have these huge, large sheets. You could probably get, I don't know, 20 cigs on here. There's a lot of things that need to be worked out with my idea. I haven't thought it out. To 350. But I think just the on-the-fly improvisational ramblings of a person that came up with a better idea than stickers, and you got 20 people in a boardroom trying to figure out ideas, and they never... Wyatt and Bideau. Athletics. Josh has got the A's. Surf. Psyched to catch a Stryker live. I'm psyched that you're here. Hit the like button, everybody. That reminds me to ask you the one thing, the only thing I ask of you. Guys, I don't ask a lot. Just hit the like button. Thank you. That is all. And enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. You got a question that you really want me to answer? Shoot me a super chat. That way you know I'll see it and I'll take some time to answer your question, or just read out whatever you have to say. Helps support the channel. Where can I play fantasy baseball? Yeah, Yahoo and ESPN are two of the big ones. I play on ESPN. I prefer it. I much prefer ESPN to Yahoo. I actually don't like Yahoo's fantasy baseball. Mason Wynn, but that's just me being real picky. A guy who's played for 30 years. Jason Dominguez and Logan O'Hoppe to 75. Michael with a 1999 super chat. Great start to the weekend with my Angels polls. Thanks, Stryker. My daughter's going to love watching it back when she gets home from school. Whole fam loves watching you. Wow, Michael, thank you. Shout out to your daughter and your whole family. Appreciate it. We got Pete Crow rookie and Ellie. Oh, that's rookie rush. Sal Frelick. Bellinger, O'Reilly. These cards are slippery. That's the one thing about Topps Chrome. Regular Topps Chrome. I don't know why they're so slippery. Slipping and sliding all over the place. This is a cool song. It is called Road Rage. All right. They should ditch sticker autos for on-card auto redemptions. Oh, man. That's something that needs to be debated. Jackson Merrill, rookie. Davis Schneider. Blue Jays hit for Eric. Congratulations, Eric. Just watched yesterday's breaks. Thank you. Thank you. Any walk-up song recommendations? Yeah. They'd be all songs that a lot of people wouldn't know, but I'd pick a song, like an Under Oath song. Personally, like that's what I would want. We could go over the names of some of them, but people wouldn't even know. Nick Castellanos to 99. We got one more. Love the Merrill City Connect rookies. Yeah, those are sweet. Let's see. This is a song I'd walk up to. I can't play a lot of that or else I'll get popped. But that would be my song that I open up to, that I walk out to for anything. And that would get me hyped up. It's called Young and Aspiring by Under Oath. All right, last box, break number 1. Bowman Draft HTA, 3 autos coming out of here. Bazana or Kegs. Matty P in the house with a 5 spot. Will Colt Keith get the majority of the playing time over Glaber? Colt Keith is going to be playing first base. So, different positions. The Tigers they've got a lot of flexibility. I think there's going to be half the infield, if not all the infield, is going to be like playing different positions on different days. Trey Snyder to 71. Luciano for Derek. And Randall Diaz. Nationals hit to 199 for Jack. Yeah, so then your next question may be like, okay, then where's Torkelson playing? I think that might be just a matchup specific thing, lefty righty, but also there's some DH play available. So Torkelson's going to be hitting DH. That's the whole thing with the Tigers is how do you prepare? It's tough. It's not like it's not a superstar cast where it's like, oh no, we got to be scared of this guy. Riley Green's the best offensive player that we have. But the fear is like, if we do this, it's like a chess game. If we do this, then they're going to do that. And then we're going to have to adjust with this. Then they're going to do that. And Hinch is a master. So he's a master at that kind of play. But Colt Keith, yeah, there's a lot of guys. Trey Sweeney, Javi Byatt. Where's Javi gonna play when he comes back if he's healthy? Is he gonna play, or is he just completely done? It's wild. Jace Young, Trey Sweeney, Glaber Torres, Colt Keith, Javi. There's a whole bunch of like infield spots up for grabs. I hate to say nobody's good enough to just, this is my spot, but that's why the Bregman thing would have been solidifying at least for one position. It would have been like, okay, we got third base every day. Bregman's in there every day. We can at least have that consistency. Now, we'll have to see. Hopefully a couple of guys step up and they're like, we're everyday players no matter what handedness the other pitcher is. Let's look at some hits. Josh Young to 299, Zach Veen to 150, Marcy Sky Blue Fernandez to 199. Key Brian Hayes to 125. Buxton to 300. Hank Aaron die cut Nick Allen to 250. Key Brian to 199. Jimenez to 250. Madrigal to 300. Sanchez to 99. Garrett Cole to 75. Quad piece. CJ Abrams on card to 299. Jake Berger rookie auto, as well as Drew Ellis, Espinal, and Marquez. There's Javi to 50. Alcantara to 50. Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani dual game used memorabilia to 50. Aaron Nola signature swatches dual to 299. Colmenares Berger to 150. Ben Rice on card rookie auto. David Festa, that is the 90, the real one, 1990 stock to 90. Montgomery, sweet hit to 99. That's the Sterling signage auto. And then a clear acetate, that's Mike Trout and some kind of a special card that I'm not 100% sure of what that is. Class A to 150. Manzardo, McCants. Lee, player worn. Burleson, Independence Day to 76. Pete Alonso, game used bat. Simeon to 68. Rutherford to 199. Bedeau, rookie auto. Diaz to 199. Luciano, first auto. Trace Snyder, Speckle to 71. Castellanos to 99. Schneider, rookie auto. Merrill. O'Hoppy to 75. And Musgrove to 350. A little bit of glare. Okay, we're going to do that same style of break again, and then the last break is going to be a high roller, but we are on break number 2. Matty P says, I hope Parker Meadows has a great year. Yeah, Parker is really good. I think he establishes himself this year as one of the better center fielders in the league. We're going to rock that same style. We're going to go Finest, 21, then 22. I kind of liked it. I'm a fan of Finest. You like those pack attacks? Are there any in breaks today? No, not today. I've only got a couple of those left, and those are all sold out. They've been sold out for a long time. I've had a few for just special occasion, I guess. But I'm almost out of those. I only got a couple left. I've got 3 left. So that'll be like one day I'll add them to another break, and then that'll be it. Really hoping we can get a 2011 update pack out of there, because they're in there. How many? I don't know, but they didn't make a ton of those in the first place, so. Tigers have the talent. Yeah. They have a good developmental system too. So I'm excited to see year 2 on a lot of these rookies. Nobody's talking about Justin Henry Malloy either. He's a kind of a sleeper, maybe not everyday player, but he could work himself into that role. He's got a good family, hard worker. He's a righty, which we need. Tigers keeping Scooble is huge. Yeah, we're gonna have to sign him for a lot of money though. It's not gonna be great, but that's professional sports for you. Rafael Marchand to 99. Going to Kurt. Nelson Cruz right behind him. High number, I think. That's why that was flipped around. Key Brian refractor. Kirilloff to 300. DeGrom refractor. We should be getting at least 2 parallels in this. Chris Bubik. Rookie auto. Oh, let me pull up the proper spreadsheet. There we go. Royals, that's for Kurt. I think I got that first one wrong then. Rafael Marchand is going to Derek. Madrigal to 250. Trout, finest careers die cut. Gold Alec Bohm. Both these boxes have had a gold so far. That's a Bohm rookie. Not bad. It's probably the best rookie in here. 4 out of 50. Gold piece for Derek. Ian Anderson. That's a refractor Jazz rookie. It's not too bad. I guess you could debate between Alec Bohm and Jazz, who are the best rookies out of this class. And let's do it. Let's have a debate. Why not? Ellie looking sharp. Yeah, Ellie is nasty. He is extremely talented. As he's growing into his body too, he's going to just have more and more power from both sides of the plate. He is a special talent. I expect by the end of this year, he's going to be in the conversation, everybody's conversation of like a top, like an MVP candidate every year. After we get this is the prove it year. Prove that you're well-rounded enough to provide both speed and power from both sides of the plate. And then take yourself into the stratosphere in baseball circles as being like a guy that you got to be very careful. He already is. Like, he's already a guy you got to be very careful with because he gets on base and a single's a triple. He's like Ricky in that sense. So adding a little bit of power and cutting down on the strikeouts, getting better from the right side of the plate, which he did last year already, but just keep improving on all those things, and MVP. Assuming Ohtani doesn't play in every game. Gets hurt at some point or somehow slumps. I don't know how that can even happen. Ellie has 30-70 in him. Yeah, he does. I think Ellie stays shortstop long term. I don't know what long term is in Major League Baseball. Seems like the inevitable progression is shortstop to third base to DH, especially when you're really large, tall. Ellie's pretty tall. I think what Ellie needs to do also is another little minor improvement. The same thing that Bobby did. When Bobby was a rookie, he was a little clumsy at short, and he missed some plays. It hurt his defensive rating because he's so athletic, he can get to more balls and then has to make like a crazy play to try to get somebody out. Ellie, I think, is in the same boat. Like, just get a little bit better on defense, more consistent. Routine plays. The crazy plays are gonna, they're gonna come your way, but just make the routine plays, the crazy ones, hit or miss. Lodolo to 175. That's his rookie. Ohtani right here. Trey Ambergi. Yeah. He's definitely a guy. Nicholas, Yankees auto to 99. Joe Ryan, Gavin Sheets rookies. Hunter Green rookie, Royce Lewis rookie. Kirby. And there's a purple Royce Lewis to 250. Buxton. There's Julio. Randy refractor. Torkelson. Votto to 250. Reed Detmer's rookie auto for PJ. O'Neal Cruz rookie. George Kirby refractor. Green Juan Soto. Darby. That green is numbered to 99. Boy, those celebration boxes sold out pretty quick on Topps, didn't they? The eggs and the celebration boxes. Hopefully you guys were able to get some. I tried to let you guys know that they were live. As soon as I found out about them, I made a post for you guys. And one of the benefits of subscribing to the channel, you kind of get those notifications when I make a community post. At least you should. You can act fast when they have a release. But those should be significantly better than the mega boxes. It's like a mega box on steroids. I don't have a Target nearby, so I still haven't been to one, but I have not seen any Series 1 in my area. None of it. Not one box. Which is just wild, because it goes to show you how popular Series 1 is. And if you guys remember, maybe like 2 weeks or something before 25 Series 1 dropped, I came out with that video, the best releases of 2025. And I had Series 1, or I'm sorry, it was most anticipated releases of 2025. And I had Series 1 towards the top of my list because I know how hyped up people get for the brand new Series 1 product of any given year. And a lot of people kind of scoffed at that. Some people did, not a lot, but some people did, because they didn't quite understand, I guess, what I was getting at. There's a difference between the best release and the most anticipated release. The best release, usually the OGs know about that. Like the people who really know cards know what the best release is going to be based on all the factors. Not the same thing as the most anticipated. And just goes to show you that Series 1, being how watered down it is, and any potential issues that come with that, still sells out everywhere. And they still made a lot. There's still Fanatics boxes online somehow. I don't understand. People don't give Fanatics boxes enough credit. They'll go out and buy, and maybe it's because a lot of people just want it now. Like you want to go to the store and just buy it now and open it now. I understand. I totally understand. But the better bang for your buck, by far, is a Fanatics box. Way better bang for your buck than a blaster or a mega box or a fat pack or super box even. I mean, can depend. Celebration box equals Topps money grab. Smitty, what do you think they're in the business of? You think they're in the business of giving you what you want, or just not like? You think they're in the business of not making money? Money grab, that's just somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. Just bleh. Like let's go to the blowout forums and copy and paste into the chat. Like, what are you even talking about? Do you think anything is not a money grab? Do you think someone's in business to not grab money? If so, you are very naive and have no idea anything about business. There he is, the legend, Bryce. Is that a Josh Trout though? It's good. I don't know. No, it's not. See, Trouts are a little more realistic. I do like that one though. That's numbered to 15. Josh Bell to 15. Purple Parallel, 3 bat chunks and a swatch. Primary piece is Quad Relic for Kurt. Springer to 299. They do everything, dude. Like, so Series 1, when you offer a product, a good, let's call it goods and services that people want, and they buy it very quickly, what's wrong with that? Someone who maybe didn't get a box or something and they wanted one, so now they're mad, might call that like a money grab. What else would it be? A money give? They're not giving anything away. They're not giving money away. They made a box. They made a couple of things for, they're inexpensive-ish for collectors. Like the tin, the celebration boxes, like just something kind of fun. You don't gotta buy it. Like that's another thing is why people would get, like, you don't have to buy it. This isn't water that you need to live or shelter. This isn't food. This is This is something made for people with disposable income to have fun with. Don't want it? No obligation to buy, sir. But the fact that it sold out as quick as it did showed you that there was quite a demand for it. Chipper to 50. There's an Acuna Copper, by the way. But we will take that. Beautiful. Pete. Love it. Nobody would make cards if you can't make money off them. Well, they wouldn't pay $1 billion for licensing if they were just going to like give it all away for free. That's just so stupid. Some people are so stupid. Oh, it's ridiculous. There's a terrible storm, tornado, trees down everywhere. And the arborist shows up, the guy with the chainsaw shows up to your door and is like, hey, you got any branches or trees that fell down you want me to cut down? And the guy comes to the door and is just like, what a money grab. No, I'm just offering a service. You can take it or leave it. You want to talk about money grab? Woodstock 99. I was there. And what they would do, this is what you should get upset with. This kind of a money grab. What they would do is they would not let you come into the festivals with any food or drink or anything in a cooler. You couldn't bring water in. And then they would try to charge you $5 for a bottle of water, or $6 or $7 or $8. It was absurd. Now that I have a problem with, because you need water to live. And it was like 100 degrees on a flat concrete aircraft hangar. To 25 Java Joe. That, my friends, should have been illegal. Still should be looked into to this day. I'll be down. I'll be part of the investigation. I was there, experienced it all. It's horrible. A lot of people got sick and almost died from heat stroke because of stuff like that. I'm sure some people did. I'd be curious about the numbers. It's so hot. Oh, yeah. And by the way, you might be like, yeah, but there's drinking fountains, right? They tested all the drinking fountains and they all tested positive for like feces. A lot of people got sick because the porta potties overflowed into the water supply. It was disgusting. So you couldn't even get like drinking fountain water. You had to buy their overpriced water. You couldn't bring your own in. Roger. Boston Roger. Riley. Matt McClain rookie. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do this year. And a 1 of 10 Matt Chapman red chunker. Old school Blue Jays hit for Cullen. Greenskeeper, what's up? Let's open a 24 Chrome update. Limp Bizkit, yeah, Limp Bizkit. There are a lot of crazy things. No documentary I've ever seen has covered everything like they should. There's so much to cover about that whole, like, not one does it complete justice. It doesn't touch on all the different angles. But Rage Against the Machine and Limp Bizkit, and there's a bunch of bands that like Limp Bizkit incited a riot. Like, I get what they were doing, and it was awesome. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, but so dangerous, so understaffed. The staff, so to get in, like, you know, you had to go through checkpoints to get in. The staff was just people that they found. They're just like, hey, you want to work security? Like, there's no qualifications. And then they were for sale. I'll tell you that much. They were for sale. Andy Rodriguez to $4.99. We got an autograph out of our mega box. Are there any baseball card docs? I don't know. Sure. I'm sure there's plenty. Colt Keith. Pete Crow. X-Fractor's coming. CES. Zach Geloff. X-Fractor. Nunez to 99. There's an Ellie. Ellie X-Fractor. Junior. Tobias. That's a good box. Can't believe we got a parallel, a numbered parallel, and an autograph. Dude, this one's rolling around on the inside too. Well, I can't feel it. I did there for a second, but that is properly sealed. This has not been opened. Guaranteed. See if this one's blown out on the inside too. Shit, it's blown out. Look, there's just something weird that happened. What? It's Ke'Bryan Hayes, numbered to 21. Look at, there's like cardboard particles all over it. How would that even happen? Dude, I wonder if it got pushed down somehow like that, and then it just, like it was held right there and somehow got pushed down and blew all that out. Poor design, yeah. Cheap design here. But we can wipe off the cardboard. As good as new. Key Brian to 21 for Brandon. Sterling. Another 22 Sterling. Time for some big ones. What's up, Retro? Can't wait for Roman Anthony. Okay, let's talk about Roman Anthony. Does he start the season with the big club? We got to start right there. If so, let's say he does start the season with the big club. Where does he bat? First of all, where does he start out? Because that doesn't matter. Everybody, prospects when they make it up into the bigs, they almost never start out like batting in the top 3. They usually ease them in batting like 7th, 6th, somewhere around there, depending on the caliber of the prospect. Roman minors, yeah. Probably won't make opening day, okay. Mark says hopefully he does. Costas to the minors to clear, Mariners to clear. That's not bad. It's not a bad idea. He's got to start in AAA. Okay, so then from a fantasy standpoint, don't need to draft him. But this is the most important thing. Keep a close eye on him, because when he's ready to get called up, that's why when you're drafting a fantasy team, especially an auction draft, you want to leave a couple spots on your bench open with scrubs that you pick up, $1 players. Pomares and Barnabel to 199. There's Volpe, Perez. But you want to, like when you're doing a fantasy draft, auction style, leave, dude, I'm going studs and scrubs heavy. Even though it's probably not in my best interest because of my knowledge, like I could probably assemble a nasty team with like $10 to $20 players. But those guys, like, so you fill up your squad with $10 to $20 players, and then you have no room on your bench. You don't want to drop a $10 player to pick up Roman Anthony on a whim when he comes up, because regardless of what you think, like he hasn't proved it in the bigs. It doesn't matter what you do in the minors necessarily. Look at Torkelson. There's a lot of like number 1 picks, top picks that just can't do it in the bigs. Or it takes them like a long time to figure it out. They don't just like slide into the bigs and are successful. Clement to 150, Garcia, Ellie. So if you left yourself a couple of $1 players that you don't care if you waive, I only paid $1. It doesn't feel as bad. Even if they're decent, I can waive my free guy for the potential of Roman Anthony. That's what I did last year, and I won the championship. And I ended the year with Ellie De La Cruz, Jackson Churio, Jackson Merrill, Junior Caminero, James Wood, and Dylan Cruz on my team, and I won. So that means I have all so much upside and potential on my team for this year that I could keep anybody I want, 2 of them. And I also prevented somebody else from having them on their team and keeping them for $1 for next year. So it's 2 purposes. Colmenares signed a lot of stuff. We got his auto in the last box. He was one of the top guys back in the day. We were looking for this gentleman. Yeah, Holiday is like a 200 ADP type of guy. So there's plenty of upside. Guys that are getting drafted around the same place as Holiday are like Bryson Stott. Would you rather take Bryson Stott, who you know who he is, you know he's going to play every day, but he's not going to be towards the top of the order, and he's not going to offer much in terms of like counting stats? Or would you rather take a shot on Jackson Holiday? I'll take Holiday. Thank you. Sweet Bobby to 150, mini diamond parallel, and Brian Acuna. Numbered to 125, Minnesota Twins prospect. Cunha Jr.'s brother. It's for Jordan. The inevitable Trevor Story injury will shake up the rest. Dude, what is up? Like, I don't know who I would rather have at this point. Trevor Story or Javi Baez. I mean, Trevor's at least... you know what I mean? Like, both of those guys were kind of the free agents at the same time that teams are trying to decide, like, what's the best way to go. Turns out neither way. Peguero to 75. And Benelas. Another Red Sox for Kevin. We didn't really get any big names out of that one. Cunha was good. But there are a lot of hits. That's a sweet card. I have his first auto. I sold my Luis Angel Acuna PSA 10 first auto, like when he started doing really good for the Mets. I sold, like I had a Luis Angel PSA 10 first. I sold that and I doubled my money, I think, on it. And that, my friends, is how you do it. But what if cherries and nuts? Javi was a fun watch when he was a Cub. I know, I'm holding out hope that he's going to return to serviceable. Even 9-hole hitter who's an excellent defender. I'm holding out hope for that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Series 1 Jumbo. $350 for 23 Chrome Jumbos. That's a good price. Can you remember what MSRP was? It's changed prices so many times. I'm pretty sure that release got up to like 500 or like 450 at one point. But yeah, 350 is a good price. You can't beat that, dude. 3 autographs, 3 on-card autographs, and you could get a Adley, Riley Green, Gunnar Henderson rookie auto. That's a really good price. That's probably the going rate, or it might be a slightly better, like a slightly better price. But like I said, man, dude, just look it up, Sebastian. Just go look it up on Blowout. How much are they offering? Is it more or less than that? And then there's your choice. Everybody who has that same question, is this a good price for wax? Blowout.com. See what they're charging. Because they're usually the lowest. And then the others, everybody else eventually follows suit. Because if it's online, you know, you just buy it from wherever you can get it the cheapest. So then everybody just matches Blowout's prices. Kobe Mayo, Imanaga, Chipper, Brooks Lee rookie, a Buxton, a Harper, and a Nando. No numbered cards out of that batch. Money grabbing. Who's not? You going to work today? Not looking for a paycheck? Come on. It's just let's be honest with each other. Norby Reynolds, game used. For the Pirates, Brandon, your favorite player, Brian Reynolds. Poor Brian Reynolds. Why did he take the offer? He could have became a free agent and made so much more money than the lowly Pirates offered him. He should have known right away. I don't remember what the deal. I just remember he got offered a contract extension and was like, okay. Eight-year, $107 million. 8 for 107. Brian Reynolds. $13 million a year. He's good. Brian Reynolds is good. Who's his agent? Dude, Brian Reynolds, tell me who your agent is right now. I'm going to give him a tongue lashing. Imagine what he would have got on the open market. $30 million a year. Instead, the cheapest team in the league comes at him like, hey, I got a deal for you. Trust me, it's a good one. Does he not have an agent? Something tells me he doesn't have an agent. He's like, I'll take care of this one. His wife is like, are you sure, Brian? You got a lot going on. You want to deal with your own contract too? He's like, I got it. Comes home laughing. I got those guys good. Meanwhile, I think he wanted to stay with the Pirates. Yeah, because staying with the Pirates, one of the worst organizations and franchises in the league, is more valuable than an additional $100 million, maybe. Come on, dude. Come on, use your head. I'm sure he said that. Not going to be like, I don't want to go to the Pirates. You got to be PC about what you say in public. But you're not going to take a $100 million pay cut to stay with the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's outlandish. Because he wanted to stay with the Pirates. You know what? I really don't like winning. I like playing for the cheapest organization in all of baseball too. Sign me up for less than I'm worth. Does that make sense? Come on. We got a jewel of a hit right here. Back to back. What is going on with this box? Hold on. Something special. Kai Bush, and then, oh, Mike Trout, 3 of 5 on card patch auto. That's what I'm talking about. PJ, nasty. Woo. Hot B. Game used 2025 Topps flagship autograph patch card, formerly known as Reverence. And a bonus autograph to boot. David Festa. That's how I like my David Festa autos, as a bonus to a better auto. Oh my. Whew. Maybe he got scared by the Pete Alonso. He signed this extension a long time ago. Way before the Pete situation. It was like years ago, I think. Last year, a couple years ago, something. When was it? 2023. It was in April of 2023. It was a year ago. Pete Alonso situation had no bearing. No, I think he just got bamboozled. Cheapest organization of the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, we can have a debate, can't we? I believe you would agree with me that they are, if not the cheapest, one of the cheapest. Can we settle? Can we make an agreement? The art of the deal. I come in with, they're the cheapest. You come back with, the Rays are the cheapest. I come back with, all right, how about they're one of the cheapest? And then we agree, and it's over. If Brian Reynolds would have used that same format, he would have came in with like, I want $300 million instead of whatever you say. Because I want to stay in Pittsburgh. We're rehashing old news. I'm sure he's just fine with his $100 million. I'm just saying, I think he's worth more. We always get into it, don't we? That's the fun of the show. It's the fun of this. I love this part of the show. Looking up players and their value. So Brian Reynolds, he's 30 years old now. He came in as a 24-year-old rookie. He was Rookie of the Year 4 that year. Dude is as consistent as they come. He's got a career 123 OPS plus. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, more than a standard deviation above like an average big leaguer. One to 1.5. Career batting average of 276. He averages 20-ish home runs a year. He's got 122 career home runs through 6 seasons. So he's got a little pop. Switch hitter. 19.5 career WAR. That's legit. He's winning you games. He's just better than a lot of players, better than average. His on base is 352. That's pretty nice. Career OPS of 821. Dude's good. Deserved way more than that. Way more. At least twice as much as he got. There's a 6 Skeens. Skeens Cup. Foil board. Purple Ben Rice. Ben Rices are popping out today. That's the 250. Chris Taylor. He is probably the most under the radar combination of like under the radar best player. Like he's it. The most under the radar good player in the league. Let's talk about that. You got any other guys? Let's see if we can find the number one guy. My vote is Brian Reynolds. Come back at me. Let's hash this out. Meanwhile, we get Ben Rice sleeved up. So we've got a 6-year sample size too. That's a good sample. A lot of ABs. Almost 3,000 ABs. So like you know who Brian Reynolds is. How about Devers? Do you know who Devers is? We do. That one's numbered to 150. Red Sox hit for Kevin. Riley Green. I think Riley gets, well, maybe, yeah. Do you think Riley's better? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I think Riley Green's better. We'll see if my recency bias, how strong it is, or my hometown bias, I mean. It's pretty strong. Kurt, shout out to you, by the way. Kurt sent a nice tip in PayPal. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Who's better? Riley Green? Because that's a good one. People respect the heck out of Brian Reynolds. It's not like I just think he didn't get his due. Just strictly using OPS plus as a real easy stat to look at real quick. Riley's a 118 career OPS plus. He's only had 3 years of sample, but his best year, 5.4 WAR. Brian Reynolds' best year, 5.9 WAR. So Brian Reynolds is better than Riley. And Brian Reynolds is a switch hitter. Two-time All-Star, Brian Reynolds. One-time All-Star, Riley Green, less playing time. Is Schwarber underrated? I don't think so. If Royce Lewis could stay healthy, well, if Royce Lewis could stay healthy, he'd be better than both of them. But I don't really want to use injured players as part of this because they're rated properly. Like, you got to play. So injuries, I don't know. Jason Dominguez, rookie. There's a lot of players that get injured that we could throw into that mix. I want the players who play, who perform, but that just fly under the radar as one of the better players in the league. Lawrence Butler is under the radar, I think. I disagree. At least from a fantasy standpoint, everybody's talking about Lawrence Butler this year. He's like one of the number one guys, that sleeper kind of guys. Matt Chapman, that's a good one. Ian Happ, that's a good one. There's Julio Yamamoto, rookie. Ohtani. Prism. Cal Raleigh, yeah. Brent Rooker, good. These are good. Luis Garcia, I don't know about that one. How many Luis Garcias are there, I wonder? 75? Jeez, there's so many. There's 2 Luis Garcias currently that are playing. You're talking about the national Luis Garcia. Nah, not good enough. You got to break at least 100 OPS plus to be involved in this conversation. You got to break 110 OPS plus to be involved in this conversation. Jackson Churio, Colt Keith. And then you may say, well, what about just like good defenders? They don't have they might not have a great OPS plus, and then they're not involved still. Matt Olson gets a lot of credit, I think. I think he gets a lot of credit. People know Matt Olson, and because he just had like a monster year 2 years ago. Last year he slumped a little bit, but he's been around. Yeah, like Olson's borderline Hall of Fame. Like if he continues the second half of his career, which is really tough to do, but dude plays every game too. That's the thing about Matt Olson, is he plays 162 games. Like, he's not sitting. Matt Olson's multi-all-star. 2-time all-star, 2-time gold glove, silver slugger. He hit 54 home runs 2 years ago, so I think he gets quite a bit of credit. Mullins, too streaky. Yeah, Luke Raley, nah. Carpenter doesn't play every day. Luis Ariz, he gets tossed around like he doesn't have that much value because really the only thing he does is just get base hits. He gets a lot of base hits, singles. It's a singles machine. He's got no power. I respect him and appreciate him. He's got a role. He's definitely got a role on, and he's a little bit versatile on the infield too, a little bit. Second and first. Zach Neto with a 5.1 WAR. Now that's what I'm talking about. But he doesn't have enough playing time, I don't think, to be in this conversation. You know, just 1 year, 2 years, 1.5 years. But yeah, that is very underrated. His WAR last year was sneaky good. 5.1 WAR last year, really good. And he is in this conversation from an OPS standpoint, 113 OPS plus. He had a really good year last year, but from a fantasy standpoint, people actually are on Zach Neto this year. He is getting drafted reasonably high for what he is. But man, that's good. And the Angels are going to have a better lineup this year. They have a better team this year. 23 home runs, 77 RBIs. That's like exactly the kind of guy that we're talking about. Logan Webb is very underrated for a pitcher. Yeah, he's a really good pitcher. He got even better last year. But he was exactly what we're talking about from a pitching standpoint. He was a guy that nobody really talked about. And one of the reasons is because he didn't get a ton of strikeouts. He's not really a really high strikeout guy, but he's very solid from an ERA, like super solid from an ERA standpoint. But I believe he increased his strikeout rate last year, which kind of gets him into the relevancy, communication, like a guy to talk about. Jose Ramirez, yeah. He's the number 5 ranked fantasy player right now. He's always in the top 10, and no one ever talks about it. Logan Webb has 17.7 WAR already as a pitcher. That's a lot. His last 4 years, he's been really, really good. He led the league the last 2 years in innings pitched. Logan Webb, dude's. He had a 2.95 ERA last year, and he led the league in innings pitched. Think about that for a second. Joey Estes to 299. Led the league. Yeah. This is the sleeper pre-draft show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to draft a league so bad. And who knows how long it's going to be. Stephen Kwan getting a little more traction year over year because he proved it. He did it a couple years in a row. Like his batting average was never going to be as good as it was, probably. But I mean, he ended the year on fire too. He had a 4 WAR last year. Stephen Kwan, really good. 3-time Gold Glover, one of the best defenders in the league. All-Star, Rookie of the Year 3. Yeah, he's perfect for this conversation. OPS plus a 126. Career OPS plus a 114. He's perfect for this conversation. Junior rookie. But I mean, how do you even judge underrated? But I think he falls right in line with those other guys. See, Stephen Kwan has a ceiling. That's the only problem. Some of these guys have ceilings. I think all the guys that were Riley Green, Brian Reynolds, Stephen Kwan, all these guys are kind of capped. And what I mean by that is like their athletic ability only gets them so far. Like all of these guys are using, it seems, they're using all of their skills and all of their potential. They're kind of peaking out, capping out their potential. And you may disagree, but what I mean by that is like Stephen Kwan isn't next year going to hit 30 home runs. It's just not in his game. It's not going to happen. Whereas we can look at the advanced stats of some players. It's a nice negative Adley. And we can see that maybe a slight tweak in launch angle, or maybe their exit velocity is such that, man, they're hitting the ball hard. It's just, they're getting unlucky. Their BABIP, maybe they got like a really low BABIP, batting average on balls in play, and it's like making them unlucky. And we can see that there's like some cap, like some potential there. I'd be curious to see Stephen Kwan's BABIP because something tells me it's not. He's not getting hurt by his BABIP too much. Riley Green, future stars to 50. It's a nice gold to 50. Guy we're talking about. Now, out of all those guys, I think Riley has the most untapped potential. Like, I could see Riley Green hitting 35 home runs. I could see him improving his batting average. Like, I know he can hit for a higher batting average, even though he has a pretty good one as it is. But I think he has the most upside. Put on a little more muscle, fill out a little bit more, and then just, like, crank 35. But the problem is Comerica is a limiting ballpark. for power. Like he's only gonna hit some at Comerica. Riley carried your fantasy team last year. Quan BABIP a 304. Yeah, see, Quan is basically that's pretty darn close. 304 BABIP and a 299, 292 batting average. That's very, very close. Now, when you've got a BABIP of 350 and you're batting like 300, there's just much higher discrepancies. Or like if your BABIP is like 225 or something like that, and you're only batting like 240, that means your BABIP should be around 300. That's the average BABIP. So if you got a BABIP around 300 and then your batting average is right around there, but if you got a BABIP of, yeah, I don't know. This is a whole nother conversation. A little more complex. Kyron Paris. All I'm saying is there's some discrepancies you can look into with that. Like, I wonder what Riley Green's BABIP was. Someone should look that up. Something tells me it's probably right around 300. You like drafting guys in the upward arc of their careers? Yeah, but everybody does. So you're going to have to pay a little bit of a premium for. That's what happens. You pay a premium for potential production over actual production when you have guys in the prime of their career that have showed something. So while, yes, it is nice to do that, sometimes it's a better strategy to actually take the guy that doesn't have a lot of upside, but he's just more consistent, and pay a little bit less because you're not paying for potential. You have to pay for potential. These guys out of the way. Riley Green career BABIP a 353. Whoa. Whoa, that's high. It's a lot higher than I thought. Jackson Holiday first. That's what we're looking for. A Jackson Holiday. First, Chrome. Elijah Green's another good prospect. Cannon, Sky Blue. And one of these black and white Ray Waves. A Holiday first black and white Ray Wave. Thoughts on Basayo? Man, I would love to snag him. He's Basayo. I mean, if we're talking about drafting, Adley can always move to first or DH. That was always going to happen. It was always going to happen with Adley. I don't know if Basayo's ready. I don't know enough about the situation to dive in. All I know is that was one of the guys that we were potentially going to trade for with the Scooble Jackson Holiday. Like, it was going to be Holiday, Basayo, and then maybe like Mayo or something else for Scooble, and they didn't bite, and I'm glad because kind of glad because you can't just replace Scooble. What you're doing is you're replacing Scooble with a bunch of question marks and a bunch of hope. Mizorowski. What's up, Farmer? Yeah, Quan's BABIP is right at basically about as close as you can get to the league average as anything. James Wood. Messiah's baby, Jordan. Oh, look at. You went through that whole process. You're so nice to take your time to go through that whole process again. Try again, sir. Kumar's on here. It's going to be another high strikeout guy that we can look forward to. Jackson Jobe. Adley's already 27. What? Are you serious? That is weird. Yeah, he definitely seems like he should be about 24, 25. But college. Dude, that is way old. He's 27. He just turned 27. Career 121 OPS plus, man. Imagine last year. He still had a 107 OPS plus and had a down year. He's a guy who's going to bounce back. Adley's going to have a better year this year. He's going to be back to, if I had to guess, I bet you he bats about 265, 20 home runs, 80 RBIs. Yeah. Like 85 runs, 85 RBIs, 20 home runs, bats 265. That's what Adley is. And for a catcher, it's not bad. You know, hopefully you would like to have a few more home runs out of the guy. Because you know he can. Jason Dominguez, Ray Wave. Orioles need to trade Adley. Oh, I don't know. Oh, look, we got something cool coming up. I think Orioles are in like win now. At least they should be. They should be in win now mode. So he's a guy you want on your team. He's a leader. Mood Ring, Zach Neto. It's a cool one. But, like, what are you going to get for him? That's the thing. I guess it would depend on what you would get for him. Afternoon adrenalized. Adley having a career in 2025. Well, he's in his prime. Like, this is legitimately his, if he's going to have a career year, this is the year. They moved the fences in. He's got an offense around him. He's got experience in the league now. He knows what to expect. He knows the grind of the game. Last year they said he tuckered out. He got worn out. You can't, like, now you got to be ready for a whole year. No tuckering out. Kobe Mayo refractor, Tamara first. Is Adley adjacent to Mauer's career? No, Mauer was much better. I mean, I could go year by year, but Mauer's a Hall of Famer, man. At this point, Adley is quite a ways away, quite a ways off of that. Another thing is Mauer was 21 when he came into the league. Adley was 24. Mauer's batting average in his year 3, when he was 23, was 347. Mauer's way better than Adley. Last but not least, in this break, and then we're moving on to a high roller, baby. Coming up next, That's the tough thing about a catcher, and that's why catchers generally are not highly collectible. They're not like sought after at the same level as some other positions because they get hurt easily. One ball off the hand can derail your entire season if you're a catcher, because you got to just grind it out. You know, what are you going to do? Braylon Doughty, first auto for the Guardians. Saki to 150, and Blake Wright for the Rockies. Huge Adley incoming right now. I know it always happens that way, doesn't it? I would not like. I bet you next break we get a big Adley. Let's just see. Never know. It can definitely happen. We've got multiple opportunities for it to happen, actually. You know what? We got to do one thing that I didn't do at the time that is very appropriate and needed. Nunez to 99, Bobby to 150, Benelas Peguero to 75, Matt Chapman 1 of 10, Chunker, Andy Rodriguez to 499, Acuna Wave Auto to 125, Pomares, Bernabal to 199, Garcia, Clement to 150, Colmenares, Brian Hayes to 21, Ellie X-Fractor, Turner to 250, Reynolds Game Used, Riley, Gold Future Stars to 50, Paris, Baroa, Festa, Estes to 299, Devers to 150, Adley negative, Rocio to 150, Ben Rice to 250, Mizorowski to 250, Neto Moodring, Saki to 150, Doughty first, Wright, Kirilloff to 300, Marchand to 99, Trout die cut, finest careers, Bubek, and that's just a regular one. The Gold Bohm to 50. Blue Madrigal to 250. Josh Bell to 15. Quad piece. Springer to 299. Chipper to 50. Joe Musgrove to 25. Camo piece on there. Reed Detmer's auto. Ambergi to 99, Votto to 250, Royce Lewis rookie to 250, Lodolo rookie, Aqua Shimmer to 175, Soto to 99, and the bad boy, Mike Trout. Patch auto, 3 of 5. That's an on-card autograph. Topps flagship auto patch cards. We've got multiple of those this year. Break number 3, we got a high roller. Lots and lots of hits coming out of here. I think I counted 29 guaranteed autos or relics out of this break. A little bit different. Some the same, some different. And I think we should probably... Should we just go ahead and pull that Adley rookie auto right away? Or let it simmer? Let's let it simmer. Bowman Sterling. Let's start with that. Happy Friday, Brandon. Good luck, everybody. First 2 Fanatics boxes ever. Got a nice J-Rod HFA. They must have sent out another batch of them or something. Some people are getting Fanatics boxes in the mail today. Peguero. It's going to Anthony. Ellie. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't hit it yet, there's still time. You paid $15.99 for update hangers at Walgreens. Would you still buy it? Oh, yeah. I would buy all of them for that price. Polanco. Hey, Manny. You should do a quick check and see what they cost at, like... I don't know if they're even available, but I imagine either Blowout, David Adams. Well, usually David Adams or Steel City would have retail. You should see what they're charging. I don't know what the going rate is, but I would guess that they're at least 20 to 22 bucks, 20 to 25 for the update hangers, if I had to guess. So if you got them for $15.99. Costa, Luciano to 199 refractor. Pedro Pineda. Going to Tim. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I thought that was going to have an auto on it. Josh Lowe to 150. Trey Sweeney. Take that. From a Yankee to a Dodger to a Tiger, Trey Sweeney. $12.99 Dix. $29.95 at David Adams, says Don. See what that's why I've been telling you guys to. If you see them in the wild, just buy them. Because they're more than twice as much is the going rate. You saw a case of update blasters at Target? You didn't buy them? For straight up cost? Because if the blasters are 30 bucks, or if the hangers are 30 bucks and the blasters are 40, 45, 50. Eliotto! That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Sneaky Ellie. Oh boy. Is it going to be that kind of a break? Michael, stand-worthy card number 1 is a full Eliotto. Congratulations. Woo! PJ with a $4.99. Thanks for my first Hot B Stryker. Everyone tipped the dealer. Thank you. Appreciate the tip. And you're welcome for your first ever Hot B. Those aren't freely doled out. I don't even do one guaranteed every break. I only do one when we get something like that. We should make a hot D hit of the day. Problem is we can't keep it on the stage in between breaks. That's a disaster waiting to happen. It's so hard keeping everything organized. Need 55 points if you go back in time like this. 55-point top loaders because they're thickies. This is the high roller, Brandon. Brewer's killing. No, I mean, do the math on that, buddy. How big's the checklist? How many cards do you get out of 7 to 8 blasters, base cards, not including inserts and all that? Should you have gotten more than one? Probably not. But base Skeins, you're not buying boxes of cards for a base Skeins. If you are, the blaster box is a bad way to go. Brother, you gotta watch my breakdown videos where I break down all the info. Like if you're looking for base Skeins, there's a better way to go than blaster boxes. Because those have guaranteed parallels in them. And then that jacks the price up $1 per card. So the route you want to go is something that, I mean, you just go check out my video. What you're really, if you're opening blasters, you want to hit a holiday parallel, and not only a holiday parallel, but a hopefully like a tougher holiday parallel. You're hitting Skeins at a big clip at release, just fell off as there's no correlation. Just so happened, just based on randomness that you were. There's the same amount in all the different releases. Dylan Cruz. There we go. I never would have known if I didn't look. That's to 199. It's exactly the same. Let's look at 2 Cardinals cards. I guess this one's got a slight green hint to it, but it just as easily could be like the background color. Like the stands or something behind them, or grass. Just be like the grass of the field. Just felt weird. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean because I've been there. Where you'll be hitting a card over and over and over. But I wasn't even looking for base Skeins cards. I just blown by all the base stuff. And now, I wish, because I was making sets. That's why. That's why I didn't even look. So putting together sets, I was just like, gonna need all the individual cards anyway. I can't be picky. 2025 Series 1. Hint of lime. Yeah. Not a fan of the silver pack. Yeah, I don't know what they were, like what they could do. It's just that mojo look to it. I don't know what they could do to fix that though, or to make that better. Any suggestions? Sometimes that just happens with the nature of the design. What they could do. No, they couldn't even do that. I was going to say they could just make it into a refractor without the mojo finish, but they couldn't do that because when they come out with Topps Chrome update, they're going to have those cards in just a refractor. Or a chrome, I should say. This is the last one, Nicholas. They should make digital cards. They do. They have digital cards. I don't get into that. Jake Bloss auto. Hooray, Jake Bloss. Houston Astros. for Jason. All about the dart throws, yeah. Especially with the release like that. When you've got a release like this that only has a couple of high-end rookies, it's a little bit different. Because your dart throws don't mean as much. Like Topps Update, the dart throws mean so much more. Every dart throw in itself is super valuable. So if you, let's say you only have one good rookie. There have been plenty of releases that only have like one good rookie to chase. Whew. You got a 1 in 350 shot at your dart throw. Well, if there's 10 good cards, which there's probably more actually in Topps Update, you go from 1 in 350 to 1 in 35. So, I mean, that's not bad, relatively. So now when you got a Fanatics box and you get 9 dart throws per box, woo, juicy. Whereas with this release in particular, I've been saying it, like I lean jumbo boxes because you got your autograph chances and your guaranteed hits out of here. And it's not just chasing a parallel, although they still have plenty of parallels. You need a little bit more. It's why the Fanatics boxes, while being the best, one of the best, if not, you know, like keep jumping back and forth between Fanatics boxes and hangers. I like hanger boxes better because of the parallel, but like Fanatics boxes might be better, technically speaking. But that's why the Fanatics boxes just feel like meh. Because if all you're chasing is parallels, it's still a long shot to get one of the two guys. Tommy Edman. '24 holiday parallels will be more valuable than Aquas. Not at this point, they're not. Aquas are still quite desirable. And, you know, you would think it would have more, like you said, it makes sense that they would have more, they're just harder to gem, so they'd be more valuable. But I think people just like the Aquas better. Like if you have a choice, and it's eye appeal, part of the equation. The eye appeal of the Aquas is much better than the black and orange randomness of the like the randomness of the holiday parallel, how it doesn't even like just because it's orange and black or just because it's orange means it's holiday, like just a few orange stripes. It has no personality. Now all the other ones, all the other like the black cats and the mummies and the bats and all that kind of stuff, those are sweet. Because they have a personality. They stand out. They're unique. You know you're looking at something different. Whereas those just base holiday ones are just so dime a dozen. I don't know. To me, they feel that way. Which is why I haven't gone. I don't think I've gotten a base holiday. Maybe I have. Base holiday PSA 10. I don't remember if I even bought one yet. But I wasn't super hyped unless it was going to be like $40 or something. Because I don't like those as much as the Aquas. So personally, if I had no reference point, I would be willing to spend more money on an Aqua than a base holiday. But maybe that's not the case for everybody. I don't know. The Volpe relic is a gold to 50. Volpe relic is a gold to 50. Good call, Russell. For Russell. They're bringing back black parallels for Series 2. Chris Sale and Brian Hayes. Bright Fluorescent yellow City Connect for Anthony. Are you going for the Merrill Silver Crackle PSA 10 from the Superbox? That one's on the outskirts of one that I don't have to have. If I don't get that one, it's not the end of the world. I'm pretty much where I want to be. At this point, kind of where I want to be. Okay, here's how we're switching up the last break. Last break we did 21 and 22 Finest. This break we're doing 21 and 22 Bowman Chrome. This is a very affordable box right here, but it's got 2 guaranteed autos in it. Never know what kind of gold you could hit. 4 hits in that box, did we? Oh yeah, we did get 4 hits in that box. Good call. Boom, 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 boom. Too much paper. What a waste. What do you mean? It's just card. Are you talking about cards in general, or are you talking about Series 1 has too much paper in it? They should have a Topps recycling center where you can bring back base cards and it'll pay you by the pound. Like, whatever, however much it would be. Or they could even pay you per pound and you get more in credit. Like, let's say they pay you like $1 a pound, but they'd pay you $2 in credit, Topps.com credit, to get you to recycle all your junk base. Full of ideas around these parts. Everybody's getting their Fanatics boxes delivered, Russell included. How many likes we got? 241. Let's get to 300 real quick. I know we can do that, guys, as a team. 300 likes, real quick like. I'd definitely do that, yeah. Every card shop should have one. Every single card shop. Dude, this guy. Oh, it's enjoyable, actually. It's kind of fun. Austin Martin to 150. Atomic. Malfred Sosa for PJ. First auto. Tyler Freeman to 99. Not numbered? Oh, there it is on the side. Green Shimmer to 99. Topps should use a standard formula. Series 1, 100% production. Series 2, 60. Update 30. They generally do similar quantities like that. It's it's not 60% for Series 2. It's more like, well, it does depend a little bit. Some releases do have a little bit more printed out. Like 2019 Series 2, off the top of my head, had a very short print run relative to a lot of other releases around that time. Altuve to $4.99. Whereas like 2020 Series 2, they increased it quite a lot, if I remember. Not increased from Series 1, but from the previous year's Series 2. $1 a pound, I'd be rich. I don't know, man. Let's get a hold of Topps, see if we can't work something out. They probably don't want people to treat their cards like junk, pulling up with wheelbarrow fulls of them, garbage bags full. Like that one guy did with all the buyback redemptions. Wheelbarrow full of them. Santana. Well, not a lot going in there, but it's a cheap box. Muscle memory stopped on a cause. I know, Chris, it did. I was just like, wait a minute. This guy. I remember this guy. That was a guy we were chasing. Victor Acosta. Fast forward 5 years, 4 years. My brain still remembers, but now he's just a nobody. Do you go to many card conventions? Not really, but I have been to the National. I went a couple years ago. And I was going to go this year, but I'm leaning towards not going. The only way that I was thinking about this the other day when I was driving. I'm like, well, you know what might be kind of fun? Would be just going on a whim for a day and then flying there in the morning and then just flying back that night. That would be kind of cool. Because then I wouldn't have to have the responsibility of all the other things that go with it. And yeah. '22 Bowman Chrome, a superior release. Yeah, I mean, it is a business trip. Either way. But at least, because realistically, going to the convention, it is a huge convention and you can't really see it all in one day. You can't see it all in one day. But you can see it all in 2 days. So to go for 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that fourth day is just kind of like, what am I even doing here? Even day 3, half of day 3 feels like that too. Some people even go early access Wednesday. Like, what are you doing all this time? There's only so much. And I'm an ultra modern baseball card guy. So if you have a booth and it's just vintage baseball, which is like a quarter of the booths, I'm not interested. If you have a booth that's just football, not interested. Just basketball, not interested. Wrestling stuff, not interested. So like there's very little ultra modern baseball. There's not that much. So then it's like, it's nice meeting up with people and meeting people and like schmoozing and networking. That's cool. And that alone is enough to kill every day, honestly. Where do you get your top loader stands from? Well, there's two, like these ones. These ones come from stand-up displays. You can get custom, there's different sizes too. So there's like these bigger ones that fit anything and you can adjust as well. If you got something real thick, you can use them for things other than cards too. But you can get whatever graphic you want on there. They have MLB licensing too, so you can get team names. And then they have littler ones with like, that are cheaper, that don't have anything on them, that are adjustable too. I've got a discount code. Use Stryker Brakes discount code to get, I think, 15% off, if I remember correctly. Does it say? It's a discount. That's where I get those. And then I don't remember where I got these plastic ones. They're common. You can schmooze at a Brewers Tiger game. Yeah, I know. A lot of places to schmooze. I went to the Lions game and I didn't tell anybody. And so like people emailed me saying that they saw me there and they didn't come and say hi because they just didn't know, they didn't want to bother me or whatever. I thought that was crazy that someone would know and see me at a Tigers game low profile, or a Lions game, I mean. Pineda, but the more I've been getting like recognized more and more places when I go out. It's pretty strange feeling. I got recognized at Walmart the other day. Some guy's like, Stryker? Just like shopping for contact solution. I'm like, oh, hey. We had like a 20-minute conversation. Andy Thomas. My wife was at the jump facility. You know, for the kids, how they have the trampoline places, and somebody was watching a Stryker break. She saw them on their phone watching a Stryker break. And then I got an email from one of my reps, and he said he was at this is how crazy this is. You wouldn't even believe it. This is like stuck to this. But around the same time, different parts of the country, complete, like halfway across the country, different places. He said he was at a jump place with his kid, and he looked over and a dad was watching Stryker breaks on his phone. Randomly, like, no way. Dustin Harris, he was like watching a live stream, like right here, right now. Like one of you may be doing that right here, right now. You sat behind Stephen King for like 20 hockey games and never bothered him and his wife? That's wild. Stephen King, eh? Warming Bernabelle to 250. Color match. Purple design. Going to Eric. Voice is recognizable. Yeah, but it wasn't my voice. It just recognized me, which I was like, it was cold. So I was all decked out in a winter hat and a big coat. Crowd, big crowd. Shoulder to shoulder. Mikel Garcia to 299. That's his first Bowman auto. It's going to Kurt. They were playing me at the LCS the other day. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of emails from people saying that their LCS plays me on the big screen. That's awesome. Shout out to all the LCSs out there with a Stryker break on the big screen. If you're at an LCS right now, do them a favor. Spend a little bit of extra money. Keep them in business. Maybe even give them a tip. Jared Kelnick. Refractor. Is that a refractor or an image variation? It's just a refractor. He's 6'8"? Stephen King is 6'8"? Or he's just saying he's tall. He's like 6'8". Acuna. Wood. Oh, retro. Just go look at the views and then come back and report. Museum 2023. Don't you hate when the sister-in-law stops over and you got to move the cards off the coffee table? That is definitely a thing. Not just the sister-in-law. Anybody. Oh, people are coming over. We've got to move the cards out of the way. '23 Museum, here we go. We got to start double and triple stacking already, guys. I know what's coming. I know what's right around the corner, and it's lots more hits than we have room for. King is 6'4" still. Yeah, that's quite tall. That's quite large. Average height of a man is 5'8". Something in this pack, man. She's a thickie. I mean, there's something in every pack. Alvarez, Fujinami, Stanton, and Libertor. Got to sign a bunch of stuff to $3.99. A Cardinals hit for Kyle. Adrenalize says our local card store unfortunately sold to a guy who chose to just liquidate the assets and not reopen. Closest place to me now is 45 minutes out, unfortunately. Yeah, my closest is about 20 minutes away. And then past that is like 40 something. There's the Canvas Collection, Adley. Is it gonna happen today in this break maybe? Reese Hoskins to 50. We're waiting for that Adley auto. Here's another red. Mike Trout color match to 50. That one's for Ben. Congratulations. I'm 6'8". I'm average. You mean 5'8"? Did I say 6'8"? I meant 5'8" if I said 6'8". It's outrageous if I said 6'8". Okay. Can you get numbered cards out of hanger boxes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have even retail exclusives and hanger box exclusives that are numbered. Oh, my gosh. The same one? We just got a Trout Ohtani relic. This one's to 25. What was that other one to? 50? Ben, nice hit. I thought I was going to have an auto on it, man. The way that was flipped around, I was like, oh, still cool. Game used memorabilia. Trout and Ohtani. They're not making those ones anymore. I mean, maybe they would. Nowadays, it would be Ohtani and a Dodgers uni. Start selling them at your store so I get discounts. Keep your eyes peeled for 2024 update if they somehow get that and bring it in. Yeah, there's a lot of Trout coming out today. Left and right. Volpe rookie. Wow. That is a Josh Trout. That looks like a Josh Trout. Let's see. This is an actual 101 Ohtani. Is this the original artwork? It is. Whoa. I told you, I keep telling you guys, museum. This is Angel Aviles. Autographed 1 of 1. Canvas collection. Huge hit. And right behind it is a quad piece with Mookie, Trout, Julio, and Acuna to 99. It goes to the Dodgers, top left. Justin's got the Dodgers. Good Lord, that pack. This box. I got a lot. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I got to get this stuff up on the stage. Top loaded, different size top loaders. We got to get a picture of the 101. Don't forget the Copper Soto. That's a thick boy. 180. 180. That's a 100 point. Wow. I thought this was just too good to be true. It's so much different than the other ones. Oh my gosh. Hot B. Come on over here, buddy. Get ready to go. You are about to be enshrined in the Stryker Breaks Hall of Fame. Which, if anybody wants to see some of these, every time I take a picture like this, the hit of the break, aka Hot B, snap a pic and I'll upload them to my website, strykerbreaks.com. There's a little tab up top that says Hall of Hits. Let's go like that. Or do we put Reese Hoskins up there? I don't even shout out Reese, I don't think. Brandon gets the Reese. And the hobby, Ben. Wow. Not even close to being done. Okay, we need a lot more space. We're just going to deal with it when we get to it. This box alone. It's signed by the artist on the back, Ben. Otani sketch goes for 2K plus. Yeah, that's a big card. Did you get any Topps Japan series? No. I didn't even know it was available. I don't have time to do anything on break days, unfortunately. I don't have time to like look into news or buy anything that Topps drops at noon because I'm so busy from the time I get up until nighttime. Yeah, there's no time. It's like sometimes it's 2 a.m. Sometimes it's like, hey, I get done by 9. It's a Japan only release. Yeah, usually with those releases, it's like like the UK, Topps UK, it had all of the different series in there. So I wouldn't even really want a Japan only Series 1 release if that's what it was. Now, if it was like a 2024 best of the whole thing, yeah. Is it still available? Or you said you could only buy it on Topps Japan or something? Don't even know about it. I see nothing about it on Topps' website, so maybe it's sold out or... Yeah, I don't see anything. But what I do see is Topps still has hobby boxes of Series 1 and value boxes ready to go. A Wave Mauricio, Ellie De La Cruz rookie autograph. Here we go. If you don't know, now you know. Jackson Merrill rookie, Mookie /99, and a Paul Skeens anime. Oh, we're really doing it. Skeens anime going to Anthony. Come on, keep it coming. We haven't even gotten an auto yet. Bazana, Felix Morabel. We got 4 autos. Cags Refractor. Dylan Cruz, and we got a big one. A dual. Gold dual. Kumar and Leiter. Where's the numbering? 50 of 50. Now we're talking. Travis. I knew. Did I not tell you guys from the very beginning when we got the Ellie? I go, is it going to be that kind of a break? And the answer is yes. We've already found the answer, and there's plenty more to go. Jurio. Wyatt. Impact Mini Diamond. It's still up on the Japan site. I don't know if I have the effort to go through that. Is it 2024 or 2025? Pete Crow to 250 and Tyler Fitzgerald. We pulled 2 out of the same box last week. Or was it Wednesday? I think it was last week. 2 T Fitzes. $400 on a Bowman's Best. They're $575. So if you can find one for $400, that's a good price. Whoever has it for that price doesn't know what it's worth. Jenkins. Ortiz auto. If that's what you're talking about, Bowman's Best. Best at your LCS. Yeah, that's cheap, dude. Buy it. Holiday. You're saving almost $200 on a hobby box. Cunha to $299, mini diamond. Showpiece is Jackson Merrill. Have you ever been to a Topps Rip Night? No, but I have a Topps Rip Night shirt that my friend got me when he went to one. Does that count? One of these days I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it in the summer when it's not so cold. It's just a t-shirt. I'm worried that the table will explode. Let's make that happen. Dude, there are so many times. Okay, we gotta here's what we're gonna solve some problems by just top loading this one for now. Putting it on the bedazzled stand so that everybody knows. And then hand it in. Another difference from break number 1 to break number 2. We got 2 years of Topps Chrome Jumbo boxes, and we're gonna get into it. Got a lot of those Otanis. Old buyback Otanis. Picked up 2 boxes from your LCS when they were $385. Now they're going for $575. Yeah. It's another one I tried telling everybody about. I did tell everybody about. Like, these are going to go up in price. Buy them now if you're going to buy them. And then after I said that, they went up a lot. Ethan Small to $350. Just, there's some things that are hard to predict in the sports card game because of especially all the changes that have happened since Fanatics took over. But if anybody would know when a product's going to go up, it's based on many, many factors. Pasquantino. Oh, Josh Lester. Oh, founding father. Founding member of the Hype Force. He is the George Washington of the Hype Force. Josh Lester. $1994. Born and raised. Oh boy, Joshua. I know you're collecting Hype Force members. That's a good one to add to the PC. That one's to $250. Yeah, it's just like, it's all about the checklist, man. Supply and demand is another factor. There's these like rings of factors you can't always tell. Like, it took me a while this last year to figure out what was happening with cards, because a lot of times, look at all these horizontals in a row. We need to just real quick touch on that. Anyway, took me a while to figure out what was gonna happen in 2024, because you can think one thing and you can have all this bias. So, like, that's the thing, is you gotta like try to scoop away all your bias, and it can be, well, there they are again. Okay, bunch of horizontals again. Wow, how about another one? Corbin Carroll Prism. That's a nice hit. So you got to be able to scoop away your bias and look at it objectively, and then try to incorporate the supply and demand aspects of it. And it's hard to know. How do you even know what the demand is until it happens? Like, until you see blowout raise the price, how can you even know that that's going to happen? Well, can't know for sure, but based on the supply that they made, the checklist, the heat of the hobby, like a guy like Skeens, and usually like one guy can't do it unless their stuff really blows up. It takes like a village of awesome players to raise up a wax price, along with massive amounts of ripping. Wesneski for Kevin. DeGrom to 75. It's a wave. Cal Raleigh Refractor. It's so dry down here, dude. 15% humidity. Already went through my whole water. Good thing we're wrapping up. Adley Chrome Cup card. A few packs left. Let's get one guy who's not a founding member of the Hype Force. Be nice. Josh Young rookie. Max Meyer. Volpe Prism. Couple of nice rookie prisms. Corbin Carroll, Anthony Volpe. Maybe we can close out the trifecta and get a gunner. Just got a massive card shells order. Nice, Brandon. If anybody wants to order supplies, cardshells.com. Get the supplies I use, the best ones in the game, best ones that you can get. Use the code Stryker Breaks, get a 10% discount, one-time discount, so make it count. Here's our chance, another parallel auto. Chance to complete the box as a success. Try again. I'm no magician. Langoliers could be worse. It's a position player. It's a parallel. Heck, it could be Josh Lester. Technicolor Machado is not a parallel, although it looks like it. Better than a cabbage. Oh. tells me Cabbage is going to have an MVP season. $2024 Topps Chrome Hobby. Nay Jumbo. Did we get to our requisite amount of likes? Ooh, we did. I'm greedy. I want more. Corbin Carroll, cut card to 199 for Anthony. The refractor Julio. Are we alive in the chat? Let's get some fire emojis. Drop a nuke. Let's get fired up. We got some more boxes to open. We want to get some big hits. Liven up. Colt Keith Prism. Rookie Prism. There's a Lawler rookie. Ohtani and TJ Hopkins. Blu-ray Wave. Rookie auto for Michael. Had to teach my daughter a hard lesson. Tough lesson. I told you guys I sold a card of hers, and it was really expensive. Check out this hard lesson I had to teach her. So the card sold for $615.99 plus $635 shipping. Well, then you take your eBay fees out, and that was $74.41 in eBay fees. And then I had to pay $17.32 for shipping and insurance because I insured it because I didn't want any shenanigans. And then I advertised it, so there was a $66 ad fee. So you got to take that out of there too. That gets you down to $464.02. But then Uncle Sam comes in and he taxes you again. I just used 20%. So you're down to $371.20. Ooh. Yikes. Welcome to the world of business and sales. Everybody's got their fingers out trying to take a piece. Everybody. Jackson Churio Prism. Sweet card. Which is a benefit of card shows. One of the benefits of buying and selling at a card show. I wouldn't know, but I've heard people paying cash. That doesn't include dad tax. Yeah, she's lucky dad is not taxing it. But Uncle Sam is taxing dad for selling that, so that is a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's a reality that you have to come to grips with. Here's a bright blue to 150. Junior Caminero. It'd be wonderful if we didn't have to pay so much in taxes. Wouldn't it? eBay fees are as bad as Uncle Sam. No, they're not. eBay fees are like 12%. Uncle Sam, like if you start making money, it's much higher than that. Twice that, if not more. Go look at the tax rates, brother. I mean, it all compiles. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there, a lot bit there. Just all compiles. And here we have an ultra violent. Bryce looks so violent there. Oh my gosh. I love this card. Green is the standard. Wow, that's a cool card. Brandon. Oh, yeah, don't forget about the state tax, too. That was just federal. I didn't even throw in what our state takes. Fortunately, we don't live in the city because that would be another one. We're out of space. I don't know what to do. I got to put the ultra violent Bryce up there, though. Front and center. And you'll wonder why. What is it? 80% of businesses fail in their first year? Huh, I wonder why. Jason Dominguez. Coco Montez. Rockies. Auto for Eric. The glove is a nice touch. The Philly Fanatic glove. Very nice touch. There's a Cheerio. Colt Keith. This is a familiar collation. Gold? Is that a gold trout? Another gold trout. Caminero. The Trouts today. What? 30 of 50 true gold Mike Trout. Okay, we got 2 Trouts to 50 right here. This is a weird Trout day. Good old Uncle Sam. Hey, at least we've got... I'm trying to think of something we got to show for it. And I'm drawing a blank. I'm sure someday I'd be able to think of something. Oh, refractor Yamamoto rookie auto to $4.99. He's hit, Justin. This is a wonderful break. Woo. What's the Ohtani numbered to? Tax evasion? That's an appropriate name for the conversation. What's the Ohtani numbered to? Oh, 1. It's numbered to 1. Two more boxes. How do we not put a true blue junior Caminero front and center? It's just impossible. TJ Hopkins can step aside. Padres now, asks Saltwater Dave. Okay. We got 2 boxes left. We're going to look in here first, and then we're going to finish with a Sapphire box. This is 2024 Bowman Draft HTA, 3 autographs, hopefully at least 1 parallel, hopefully 2. Couple of high-end hits. Only autographs out of here, only autographs. We've pulled every Bazana autograph we've got, I think, has come out of an HTA. So that's something. Something to think about. Sirota. For Michael. Blake Burke, refractor. Brewers hit for Tyler. Couple of Brewers. Jaron DeBerry. Man, that's quite the autograph. Quite the autograph. I like it. Nice job, Jaron. All of a sudden, you're one of my favorite players. And now we've got a 2022 Bowman Chrome Sapphire box. Juicy. Greetings from the Czech Republic. Love to watch your channel. Well, greetings from the United States of America. Friend of every nation, apparently. Bowman Chrome Sapphire Edition 2022. Come on, Bobbies and Julios and Julios and Bobbies. In Sapphire. Never seen a Kevin Hart card physically. Me neither. Parallel number 1's coming out of pack number 1, and it's an orange. Let's make it count. Joey Votto. Oranges are numbered to 75, you say? That's new to me. I know this, but it shouldn't be. It should be to 25. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. But it is a Reds hit for Michael. Congratulations. Joey Votto, future Hall of Famer, probably. Pete Alonso. There's a James Wood prospect card. Where are you? Asked Christian. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? You know where I'm at. I don't know where you're at. I'd take out a second mortgage to get a sad Jordan card on a White Sox player. Sounds fun. Rojas, Bart, and Don Kahn. First Aqua to 99. Hunter Green, rookie. Rookie? Yellow? Oh, nice. Yes, that's why. I mean, this is a great release. 2022 Bowman Chrome Sapphire. I love this release. Julio, rookie to 50. Michael. Look at this. This is why just to get a parallel, it says you're guaranteed 2, but many of the boxes have at least 3. I've seen a 4-bagger too. Soto. Colton Cowser. These are thick. 55-point specials. Julio so underrated. What? He's not underrated. He's very highly rated and regarded player in the league. He's rated right where he should be. Maybe even higher. Wong would argue he's overrated. Wong, care to chime in? This is gonna take a minute. We got a lot of hits. Okay, here we go. Volpe Prism, Corbin Carroll Prism rookies, Ethan Small to 350, Wyatt, Impact Mini Diamond, Acuna Mini Diamond to 299, Fabled Phenoms, Walker Jenkins, Dylan Cruz Impact, Morabel Auto, Betts to 99, Ellie Rookie Refractor, Mauricio Wave, Pete Crow to 250, Ortiz Auto, T Fitz Auto, Miguel Garcia to 299, that's his first autograph, Reese Hoskins to 50, Canvas Collections, Adley, DeBerry, Burke to 499, Sirota, Hopkins, Blu-ray Wave to 150, Montez, Langoliers to 299, Wisniewski, Polanco, Pineda, Sweeney, Sosa first, Morel, Liberatore, Duel with an auto to 399, Park to 150, Lau to 150, Luciano to 199, Key Bryan City Connect, Bloss, base, Sonny Gray to 199, Dylan Cruz, Mojo, Brooks Lee, Major League Material, rookie, Josh Lester to 250, Altuve to 499, Freeman to 99, Martin, Atomic to 150, Thomas first auto, Harris to 199, Bernabel to 250, Pineda to 199, Kelnick to 499, Votto Sapphire to 75, Don Con Aqua Sapphire to 99, Piguero, then we got a few good things, real good things. Volpe Gold Game Used Memorabilia to 50, Paul Skeens Anime, rookie anime. Yamamoto, rookie on-card refractor autograph to 499. Julio Rodriguez, yellow sapphire rookie to 50. Bryce Harper, ultraviolet all-stars. That's a nasty card. Any Bryce fan's got to have this. Like, huge Bryce collector has got to have this card. So much personality in it. It's awesome. Junior Caminero, true blue rookie to 150. Dual auto, Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter, numbered to 50. Mike Trout, gold, 30 of 50. Another Mike Trout numbered to 50. That's a red museum collection. Quad piece. Mookie, Trout, Julio, and Acuna numbered to 99. Dual Mike Trout and Ohtani to 25. Ellie De La Cruz on-card autograph. And Shohei Ohtani canvas collection. 1 of 1. Signed by the artist. Amazing piece of original art. Practically priceless. I'm sure you can put one on there, but that's a banger. Some nasty hits in that break. I mean, can you, like, this Julio, I was chasing a Sapphire Julio rookie for quite a while. And to get a numbered one, I had to buy into a 2-case break of Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. And he still didn't hit it and had to like pull some extra boxes out to try to hit one for me. So that's a tough hit to 50. Lovely. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. And we'll be back at it next week.